Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northern Line Plays Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Eden's streak is popping off, man. I have the muscle memory that puts me on the loss for this, which hurts. Oh god, speaking of it hurts. Too sly. Hey, you summon me? Will you summon me from my eternal slumber? I was making Rocky 9 over here. Okay, E8 ZK. Too sly, E8 ZK. Everyone's got a shitty Stallone impression. I'm not saying Sylvester is the shitty Stallone. I'm just saying that my impression of him is shitty. I think the D12 mostly sucks, but there is a beyond theoretical chance that it provides us with some value, some modicum of usefulness, which is my favorite Indiana Jones film. I mean, as of right now, Indiana Jones and the modicum of usefulness. I thought it was okay. I mean, as of right now, it gave me Swallowed Penny, which is not horrible. Can actually be really useful. Bob's Brain is also awesome to start with, except it will completely screw up our chances of, or at least minimize our chances of getting a deal with the devil. But that's pretty much up to me. If I can just dodge the shots effectively, we should be totally fine. And we'll try to use the D12 on rooms that have as many rocks as possible. And then, you know, it's probably actually for the best as well to use the D12 while we're still fighting enemies so that Bob's Brain could pop off and possibly hit one such enemy. That was the best I could have possibly done there, and I screwed it up a little bit, but god dang it, I tried to blow that up. Butterbean, that's not Butterbean, but Butterbean is bad. There's no question about that. Blackbean is also, like, super rerollable. You know what? Let's reroll these. Just see. It didn't get anything of value. That's okay. We're just holding out hope that we'll get a bomb here at some point. 3 cents is possibly enough to facilitate a reroll here. Let's give it a try. If we lose Blackbean, it doesn't matter at all. Now, Ludovico technique is actually a really interesting one here. Wow, our shot speed is actually really, really good. This would have been a much better room to use the D12 on, but actually we will have that opportunity anyway. So Ludo's awesome, and it sometimes makes Bob's Brain harder to deal with, and sometimes makes Bob's Brain easier to deal with, depending on what the room looks like. Like on a big room like this, we're pretty unlikely to accidentally Bob's Brain ourselves into a bad situation, but it can change. I'm just blowing all these up because I figured, you know, why not take a chance? What the hell is going on back here? All spiders? So many pots, and they all pay out with spiders? Well, there's one more chance down here. Get a half red heart. I know we need it, but not at that cost, mister. I guess we're just not gonna have a tinted rock for the next floor unless a bomb pays out on this room. It's a battery charge. We'll re-roll everything. And we can get to full health, which I guess is nice. Oh my god, we got 3 cents and a luck upgrade. And then access to this room. Unfortunately, I can't blow up the dude who would give us the money there, but I can blow up both of these stone chests. That's 5 cents and several bombs. Has there ever been, like, a Bob's Brain that was as useful as that one right there? This has completely changed the way that this game looks now. Now we can access that tinted rock, we can go to our shop if we wanted, and maybe even buy an item depending on what this contains. That's 5 cents. So now we have the bombs, well actually 6 cents. We have the bombs necessary to blow this guy up. He takes us to 16 cents. What a ridiculously good Bob's Brain usage there. So sorry donation machine, but this is a big one, I think. We'll do this. That's like exactly as much money as I wanted, I think. We'll get the Nun's Habit, and we'll get this. It's a 2 of clubs. That's okay. Pop that. It's Are You a Wizard? Doesn't really matter with our Ludovico technique. That may have just, I don't want to say saved us the game, but it made some pretty sweet inroads here. I don't want you hanging out with that Vicky Valancourt. Vicky Valancourt is the devil. That actually turned out really poorly. We have no Spirit Heart still. But we do have Nun's Habit now. And 2 of clubs for one day. Give me 4 cents. Okay, good. Thank you. That's exactly what I needed. I'm sorry to be rude, donation machine, but it ended up being smart for me to do so. We now have our Spirit Heart that presumably could protect us on the next floor, unless I get hit on this floor, in which case I'll be extremely morose about how the situation went down. Just hoping to land Bob's Brain here. I am worried that I'm accidentally gonna Bob's brain the tier instead of the enemy. We're just choosing right now to go buck wild on the source, Circuit City, instead of the actual tier itself. So we're going very slowly, but this because there's a unfair or unusual, disproportionate amount of advantages from the late game of this floor. Synth oil is really good. Down to the next floor and a little bit of coffee time. Burning Basement 2. Burning Basement as well. Well, we have no bombs anymore. It's amazing we went from like, oh shit. We went from all those consumables to like no consumables. But we have cleared this room. Ah, you know what? We can get access to that card now, which we couldn't before. The card is the sun. Okay, I can dig it. Let's pop the sun card in here. Just want to see what we're getting ourselves into. Okay, so we have our secret room, our item room, our shop. As you might expect, all the modern classics. Let's throw down a bomb. The bomb has given us access to a lot more cards. I know a lot of people are going to take issue with that sun card usage. I still think that it was... Oh, it was okay, at least. We got the lovers. Which we can't take, which I'd say is a good sign. I didn't get hit there, right? I walked through that? Yeah, no way did I get hit there. No way. So... I think I'm going to go to the item room and then pop the Emperor card to try to minimize our risk of taking damage. How many items do we need that reroll like every fucking rock on the room, you know? Like it's a little out of control. We don't... Honestly, Notched Axe is probably better, but D12 is more interesting. So we're going to go fight Ragman. Land an early Bob's brain shot, please. That was good. That was really good. Now just keep yourself as far away from the death and disease over there as possible. I really do want to take out the spiders. Fortunately, he just keeps summoning his own stupid head. Doesn't give me much of an opportunity. Oh, he's dead, though. Okay. So, kill the spiders. Get your deal with the devil that you so rightfully earned. We got experimental treatment, so we may have... Well, we definitely have lower speed, but we can also definitely afford Guppy's Collar. We have 1... 2 or 3 HP right now, I think. Because with experimental treatment, I have no idea of knowing, basically, how it went down. And with Curse of the Unknown and Bob's Brain, that's very scary, but at least Guppy's Collar is not only a Guppy item, but 50% chance of respawning if shit does truly hit the fan. Unfortunately, that means that I basically can't go to our curse room on this floor. Because it could kill me. I do want to make my way back. It's a little bit of a tough room to make sure we dodge on, but we should be okay. I want to go back because we have cards over there. Like 2 of clubs in particular is something that is very useful for me, potentially. I don't know what I was thinking there. I was going to try to kick it, I guess. Yes, you can. Might as well crack this, maybe a... black market or something. So what's our card? This one's 2 of clubs. It's the only one that's left. I think we go now. And I'll feel a lot more confident once we get down to the next floor and I kind of know where we stand from an HP perspective. Because right now, I think we're good. I think we've been playing okay. But it could all, you know, go disastrous here. That might have been slightly misplaced, but I think it still would have found the secret room. 3 HP is really good. That was pretty poor on my part, but we spawned a nickel. Let's get weird with this one. I would say probably don't worry your pretty little head about boss rush here. Yeah, that was a really smart, good move there. You know what? Go back to the basics. Wow, okay. Good start. Well, on the bright side, we have 13 cents. On the negative side, literally everything else that happened there. Give me some red hearts, please. I was like, don't start out by going to the curse room, because you want to maximize your deal with the devil chance. Well, okay. That was not the best room to use a D12 on. Dude, fuck this room. Just kill the little one. The big one could one-shot us, which is why I'm, like, trying to keep ourselves kind of like a Kimbo Slice to him right here, but... Okay, we've done it. Don't take the battery charge yet, just be safe. It sort of worked. Where's Ludo? Ludo! I got trapped in the corner. I didn't realize. We're safe. I'm trying to, like, not accidentally use Bob's brain. Oh, fuck, dude. The shop, but we can't get to it. We can't get to it. It wasn't me. It was the one-armed man. Come on, give me a red heart. Or a key. Oh, dude, thank you. Okay, we're back in this game. I mean, again, I can't stress enough that pretty much is my own disaster that has led to this situation, but I'm really thankful that apparently we're not going to be so punished for it that we're just going to lose our run and or streak here. Kind of just want the ability to fly on this room. I don't necessarily want to reroll all the rocks, but maybe the rocks can somehow make a bridge for us. Doesn't appear so. No? Well, definitely need the ability to fly. That's one of my favorite rooms, if we can get the ability to fly on it. Right, we can't go here. Do you think that's our secret room next to the shot, or next to the curse room here? Apparently not. You think it's here? Yeah, okay, it is there. Pills. Question marks. Are you a wizard? Explosive diarrhea. We got 2 cents out of explosive diarrhea. Not an ideal haul. No keys either. Alright, Tomo, you want in, buddy? Just let me finish this room. I know you have no concept of, you know, what a video game is, much less, you know, a unit of time in said video game. Maybe you have no concept of what units of time are in general. I honestly don't know. But here you go. You ready, buddy? Welcome to the jungle. You can come in here and sleep. That is where the lion sleeps tonight, I think. That's not... Yeah, hey, Tomo, what's up, buddy? Did Ruka make fun of you? Yeah, I know. He can be a jerk sometimes. I'm a jerk? Well, I'd take offense to that, mister. Well, with that attitude, I would think not. Okay, at least we got more HP. Now you want out of the room? You trying to figure out how doorknobs work? You are the doorknob, Tomo. I apologize for that. That's just, that was punching down. That's classless is what that is. Well, it doesn't seem like Boss Rush is going to be too relevant here. One day we're going to pop this 2 of Clubs card effectively. I can promise you that much. Oh, that was a really good Bob's brain shot. It's alright. You know the deal with Gertie Jr. You know, you try to keep him on parallel lines. No deal with the devil. I would say that's probably fair. Should we go to... we have a Guppy item. We should go to the curse room. It's one way to get our HP back after... or get our, like, abilities back after not being able to go to our deal with the devil on this floor. Tomo, if you want to exit, I will allow you to exit, but this is getting a little ridiculous here. Spiders and friendly spiders. Amazing. But money we can't use because we don't have a key. He's just staring up at the doorknob here. It's breaking my heart. Reroll these rocks. Maybe get something of value here, but like absolutely probably not. Oh, never mind. Got a red heart. Even though we lost half a red heart in the process. Yes, you may leave, Tomo. He has chosen. Ruka's in here sleeping, just like, come on, man. Make up your mind. It's getting real noisy in here. Okay, well that ruins our deal with the devil chance on this floor. We've got ourselves in this, you know, vicious cycle here. I eat because I'm unhappy. I don't know why a fat bastard in my impression is now Russian. Like really stereotypically Russian. And I'm unhappy because I eat. It's not even Russian at that point. I don't even know what that one is supposed to be. Good. 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 And good. Okay. We made it out of there just fine. What I'm getting at, by the way, is basically that we have no keys, so we can't get to the shop and buy a spirit heart. Can't get to our item room to get better items to make it less likely for us to take damage. We are very much caught in, like, the death spiral. The good news is that Ludo is dope. Ludo's a great item. I love it. And if you don't love it, you can fart right off as far as I'm concerned. We also are under no pressure to do boss rush because it's approaching mathematically impossible or temporally impossible right now, so I'm not sweating it too much. We can also spend as much time as we want here. I don't know what I got out of that. Did it get pretty fly? I guess it was pretty nice. Good damage there. On the bright side, we do get to go to our item room and get God's Flesh, which is okay. I thought maybe that would re-roll the poop. Okay, well, we did get a half red heart out of that. It's not nothing. I'm gonna play till 15 cents. And blow it up. And we got a full red heart out of it. If we're not gonna be getting deals with the devil, we gotta come up with a new way of living here. I'm gonna check our curse room early. Don't give me bad trip. Addicted is not that bad. Pretty Fly is really good. But Addicted did hurt us twice on the way out, which is very shitty. Of course, this would be like the ultimate test, right? It's the room that hurt my butt before. I gotta go back to it. Nothing? Nothing at all. Okay, blow it up. No red hearts this time. Do you think there's a secret exit out this way? I would think not, but there is. And it actually gave us entrance into our shop, which is hugely valuable. Okay, D12 is gone. Now we're a jar of flies, man, now. Actually will allow us to deal some damage to enemies, which is like a whole new concept, I'd say. Also, I could use a little fuel myself, and we could all use a little change. I figured the best way to conquer your fears is to go live them. Okay, we even have a key now. So we can use that to get to our item room on the next floor. I'm not going to say that I've been perfect on this run. Like, I've made big decisions, you know? I'm going to try for the kingdom if I can, because it makes me feel like I'm a... It's just a little, you know, Velvet Underground reference in there. Probably haven't heard the album in like 8 years, but the song is still lodged in there. Just world capitals and song lyrics cemented in there. Can't remember what the trinkets do, but world capitals and song lyrics will never leave the brain. That's my own fault for taking damage on that. It's almost always your own fault for taking damage, of course, but like particularly in that situation, we didn't have to take damage at all there. Appreciate the spirit heart though. Boss fight soon, maybe? I mean, we got a lot of flies. That's gonna hurt. It did not hurt, thank you, flies! I finally popped 2 of clubs. It was a horrible popping of 2 of clubs. Blind Rage is pretty good though. I popped 2 of clubs to hold the Awaz rune. I don't know how I feel about the Awaz rune at this point. I mean, maybe I just use it to skip the womb 1? Do I even want to skip the womb 1? What's wrong with the womb 1? Trying to do like, I guess like a Donald Duck impression or something. Oh, what? I was close enough to get hit there? What's the explosion radius on this? Dude who sold it to me said it would never backfire. Okay, well, you know, we can just stand on the other side of the map and do that then. Excuse me, flies. I mean, I do appreciate the easy jar of flies ticks here, but come on, man. Come on, though, man. Good God, and God love it. It's a surprise to find we can't stop it. And then, actually, I don't remember the rest of the lyrics from the end of Tribute, because he goes, good God, God love it. It's a surprise to find you can't stop it. Oh, God, a whoop a da bo, rich mother da boop a da. Even playing it in Rock Band, they're just like, you know, just babble here. You know why it's called Babblefish? Just imagine that was true for a second. Is because babies babble, and the ultimate goal of all linguistics is to create a baby translator. So we finally know what secrets they have locked in their brains. You've seen Baby Geniuses, of course. Everybody has. Thanks, spiders. You know what? I was gonna say we could try Boss Rush. Like, just drop the Awaz rune right now, try to make it. Could be fun, but also scares the shit out of me. This run right now is like, I hate to say it because it's like, it's my own content. It's so fucking boring. Come on. Work with me, game. I'm trying to make an entertaining product here. Where I got like a tier that does no damage, but it flies around and shrinks enemies, and then if I get close to them, I can walk on them. Oh, I like these enemies too. They spawn 100 enemies each when they die. That's a riveting experience. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. I actually think Jar of Flies elevates this run from pure shit into like merely questionable win. But it should be a win. Sad Onion actually probably helps out a lot with damage ticks. We have Curse of the Blind, so we don't know. But we'll just buy whatever we can buy on the shop. Hive Mind is a huge pickup. Don't get me wrong. That's incredible. You've done a great service. Your country owes you a great debt. Now shut the fuck up and let me do my job. There's our donations. I think we've been relatively kind to our machine, despite abusing it a little bit on this run. We came back. And you know what? We're leaving. I'm out of this floor, man. We found all the good stuff that I could possibly expect to find. We had so many opportunities to generate a fly off that, and instead we lost one, which is very sad for me. But hey, an extra black heart. Okay, now you give me a deal with the devil, and to be honest with you, I don't give a shit if it's Krampus as long as it's lump of coal. Like, I will take a Krampus lump of coal payout. With Ludo, it certainly can get a lot worse, so I would be extremely happy. I'd be honored to be selected for lump of coal here. If you want to give me Brimstone instead, that's a viable option. I got Hive Mind, so if you want to go full on, you know, oh, once in a lifetime gift here, you could indeed opt to give me 2 Guppy items. I'm not going to be picky about which ones. I'm just happy, you know, it's the thought that counts. That dodge should never have been done, but it did work. Blood Clot is okay. And here's Krampus. I said I'd be content, but I said I'd be content if it's lump of coal. Come on, get down with the sickness. I mean, at least we got Blood Clot. It's okay. This is the... Most of the time, I don't get burned. Starting a run, you know, 50 minutes before the NLSS. Sometimes you get a run like this, and you're like, man, it's 20 minutes, 15 seconds, and I'm not even on the mom fight yet. So we're like 4 minutes behind schedule already, without much in the way of future prospects. So this is where I have to do the talk of shame with Nick on Skype, who I'm sure is watching this episode, and I'll be like, hey, might be 5 minutes late because I started this one. The kind of, I mean, you know, the armchair quarterbacking is always, well, why'd you start a run so close to the NLSS? It's hard, man, because you got like 50 minutes, and you're like, most of the time that's gonna work, and it results in more content, so it's like a positive thing overall. But sometimes, like 1 in 10 times it backfires, and then you look like you actually don't care. You look like you're lazy, you know, you showed up late, but really, you're like, you showed up late to your job because you were doing your job. That's like a pretty good reason to be late, I would say. I don't know if we want anything from there, honestly. We also cannot, well, we might want a key. I didn't really see if there was a key available there. I would like to go to our item room if possible. This looks like it's probably just a direct path to our boss room, though. We really would like to hit with Bob's Brain. Yeah, because Bob's Brain doesn't give us flies. Yo, that's bullshit. Bob's Brain is our tears. It's like our principal damage dealer. Come on. Hey, come on the conga line. Don't come on the conga line. We've had problems with that in the past. It was spelled C-O-M-E, not any alternative manner. Red, gold, and green. Red, green, and gold. Is America's aware of Red Green? The Red Green Show? This is a Canadian woodsman. You might a handyman. He makes satirical content on our television networks. You have the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy. You may remember the theme song to his show. This is the Red Green Show. It's not the Green Red Show. This is my favorite show because it's my show. Well, we found the secret room that we already found. Like I care about a penny at this point. We missed a pretty huge opportunity cost there with our jar of flies, but hasn't really come back to bite us too hard. I mean, if we don't get a key here, I guess we just go to the end. I do care about this boss rush, or not boss rush, obviously. That's ridiculous. But I do care about getting to this item room. But if we can't get a key, what do we care? Starting in like 4 minutes, I have to make that mea culpa to Nyx. So you guys will be a witness to that live. Okay, not the witness. That would be you'd have to solve a maze to watch it, and then you know. Go to the library and rent out a copy of Foundation by Isaac Asimov and turn to the page indicated on the screen, blah, blah, blah. That's not a spoiler. It's a satirical spoiler. Satirical spoiler warning. Oh, good! Where were you when the run was really shitty? And then we picked up Little Chat and everything got better. And that's a joke, because Little Chat's still kind of crappy. Oh, you know what that is? Okay, I was like, what song is that? That's definitely his little ditty about Little Chad. Going up in that item room was all he had. It's Jack and Diane by John Mellencamp's Cougar. Sounds like I'm talking about a man's vagina. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Excuse me, Bob's brain, you need to hit. Like, it's actually non-negotiable. Unless you want to be sucking down chili dogs down by the Tasty Freeze for your next job. You got some poison damage in there. Yo, this run is fucking craptacular, man. Deal with the devil again? Could you? Can you? That's worth it. No deal with the devil. Take our Polaroid. Alright, head down to the next floor. I kind of want to just AWAS, but we need to find this deal with the devil. Here, let me pause for a second, go talk to Nick. Hey. And 1 sec. Yo, this run is slow. I might be slightly late. Just decide on something. These. What do they say here? Do we want to play Cobalt? No, I don't really want to play Cobalt. I mean, I think we should do golf with friends. I am pro golf with friends as well. But y'all can keep suggesting local games that don't have MP if you desire. Okay. Let's do this for Madden. So what is the positive of this run right now? Well, we do still have 1 Guppy item in Hive Mind, which is like, that's pretty good. It's not anything tangible yet, but like in the future, this could actually be like I mean, this could all be like a bad dream. I didn't see those spiders. That's my fault, but I did not see those spiders. Good. I fucked it. Yep. I was just trying to move in such a fashion that I didn't cause them to ever re-pathfind. Oh my fucking god. This is all hitting the fan. The womb, it's a step up, man. You forget about it on runs where you're just doing like amazingly. But the womb it's a genuine step up. You know, in terms of enemy potency. No tinted rocks on here. Jesus Christ. My shot speed is like too slow to do anything. Runes, Algiz, pop immediately so I have some time to sort my life out. AWAS, pop it. Just take it to the next floor. We still got an AWAS. We got a Dagaz. We got an Onsus, which I think I'll just pop. We got another Dagaz. Okay, so at least we know where we're going now. And we still have this AWAS rune for reasons unknown. Thanks for the range upgrade. I really appreciate it. That's a really nice one. Thanks for the range upgrade. Good for the tuna. Are we gonna go to the... I don't even think we go to the curse room on this one, honestly. I actually am very concerned about our HP. Ah! These enemies just keep ruining my day. At least we can get out of here for free. We still have 2 bombs. I don't really want to, like, speed through the rest of the floor here, but I do think that our performance is dictated by our deal with the devil, and our deal with the devil chance is largely dictated by our ability to not take damage as often as we have been, at least, over the course of the rest of the floor. So it's gonna be a little touch and go. No real secret to getting out of this room quickly. You just gotta, you know, put in the time. Good stuff. 14 flies. 15 flies. Wow, that just whiffed completely. I'm just hoping that, you know, we will have 20 flies. Okay, good. For our fight here, whoever it is. Pardon me? Do you wanna rethink that one? Okay, so this gives us a chance to get another consumable every time we use a consumable, which is actually pretty solid here. Let's take out Mr. Fred. Yeah, whatever. Free the beast. See if I give a shit. Where's my Bob's brains at? I just need one more Bob's brain and this shit's over. Nice, okay. Deal with the devil. Excuse me. Oh, we got spun too? Oh, that's so huge. And then we get a Guppy item. I didn't mean to leave! It pushed me out. Maybe I pushed myself out. Maybe I'm amazed by the way you help me understand. You really hold my hand, baby. I'm amazed by the way I really need you. Well, we can't just use this AWAS rune. It's now that I realize that AWAS rune is effectively worthless, but like if I use it on this floor, I can go to Shoal. I can win my run on Shoal. Dude, this shot speed is fucking killing me. I really wish we had Jar of Flies. I'll just, you know, I'll be transparent about that one. Would I have taken anything else in that shop? Oh, Mr. Little Man. To be honest with you, I don't think we missed out intensely. I'm just going to use one of these to make it easier to get through here. I don't think we missed out intensely on those items. Please make me Guppy. Guppy's head. You can do it. Spun is big. Getting a second Guppy item is actually big. Okay, we're going to do this whole floor because we have a chance at a Guppy payout at the end. This run looked so decent. There was a time where it was... There's nothing wrong with it. We were all living in peace and harmony, but now I'm living in pizza dissonance. And you don't want to live in peace of dissonance unless you want a piece of dissonance. I don't know what nunce is. Is that the sound that house music makes? Nunce, 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 nunce. Hopefully that's not like a horrible slur. That's gonna sound really bad out of context. That's the sound of your neighbor having a party while you're trying to sleep. Nins, nins, nins. Woo! Clinking glasses. Somebody falls into the closet door. It's 5:30 a.m. Do you know where your children are? They're partying unsupervised in the apartment next door. No matter where you live. Not that you should have to be supervised to have a party. I'm just, come on here. I'm not a complete buzzkill. I'm just saying, you gotta be in home by 9:30 or it's just irresponsible. This room. Huge fan of this room. It's been very positive for us. Dude, this guy's too fast. Stop him! Stop him! Yeah, okay. We gotta intercept him. I wouldn't say this is make or break, this room right here. Well, this boss fight right here. But it will dictate a lot about how I feel about this run. Did I get hit there? I got hit by the tiny dude! I didn't even see him! I know we can crush him, but I don't want to get over there and just have him, like, explode in size, you know? Okay, get ready. Save Bob's brain for now. Use it for the long-distance shot right there. We whiffed a little, and then we got hit. You know what? We deserve to get hit for that whiff. Oh my god, that was my stomach. Looks like we're not eating before the NLSS today either. Now that's bad time management. I'll own up to that one. And now you just dodge. We do still have Guppy's paw, and I have to point out, like, for all the items we could have taken and then accidentally left the deal with the devil, Guppy's paw is, like, one of the better ones, because it does give us survivability. You know, we can use our empty red heart containers to finance spirit hearts for the future, so I think our chances of survival are actually, like, greatly We owe a great debt, I guess, to Guppy's paw. Okay, this deal, man. Oh, fuck, you did it. I don't know. Do we kill ourselves as this piece of shit first? We have goat head. Yeah, okay. Kill yourself as this piece of shit. Come back to life. Grab 9 lives. Oh, now we're Dark Judas. Okay. Grab 9 lives. We weren't Dark Judas before. Sweet. We're Guppy. And we should probably get 3 spirit hearts. Okay. We're Guppy as Dark Judas. We're saved. Sort of. Cathedral. Shot speed still sucks, but now our flies should do a lot of the heavy lifting for us. We use this fucking AWAS rune for the first time ever. They gave us another AWAS rune, so we'll use that. Thanks, Endless Nameless. Gave us another AWAS rune, that's pretty sweet. We'll use that. Didn't give us another AWAS rune that time. Where were you on that one, you son of a bitch? You screwed us. Dude, these flies are now out of control. I mean, Hive Mind, Dark Judas, blah, 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 blah. But, thank God that we got, like, the world's greatest deal with the devil. We're not, like, unkillable now. We're gonna be tough to kill, but not unkillable. I'm not worrying too much about consumables or, you know, maximum trinket usage or anything like that, because I think that we're now completely fine. Our damage is disgusting. It just took us 100 years to get there. Now, if I could just, like, sell back Bob's brain, I'd be all over that idea. It's only gonna cause us pain now. Yeah, you're doing just fine here. I'm not even hitting anything anymore, but it's still getting the job done. Ooh, a Guppy's head. It's actually probably worse than Guppy's paw at this point, because, we could use, if we die with 9 lives, we can get 3 spirit hearts, aka 3 hits of survivability instead of 1. But I'm gonna take it nonetheless, because I also like to live dangerously, and I kind of like the idea of just stacking up like a disgustingly huge fly army, and getting 3 extra flies per room is gonna, you know, make that more conceivable. I think Isaac will die in like no time flat. Dude, that is sweet. How did this run? This run was so bad, people are gonna skip through the middle and then be like, whoa, wait, another Guppy run, he got so overpowered. Yo, you missed out on the middle. By the way, thanks to the run, though, admittedly, for giving us so much HP that we could survive that shit for so long. And, you know, Dark Bomb is not an incredible pickup here. The Parasite is okay. Actually, it seems awesome with Ludovico. I did not, for whatever reason, remember that that synergy was as incredible as it seems to be. It's just summoning like a bunch of extra tiers. Each one of those, of course, having a chance to hit, but also generate a fly. So that's our principal moneymaker right now, damage-wise. Dark Bomb, of course, is great if we can actually get it to get some charges. We're gonna be done in like a completely time-appropriate fashion here. I don't know if I should be I don't know if I should kill you or kiss you. Well, if we're talking about Blue Baby, I'm going to kill it. And we're gonna keep it going here. Like I said, early in the run, we had the great chance of success, and it turns out that that ended up being true for reasons that I could not possibly fathom at the time. Do wish we had an Emperor card. That would at least save me from being late, but you know, it's all right. I know it's late and it took all year, but you can stop complaining because I'm finally here. Kanye West, late from late registration. There's a guy who knows a thing or two about being late, apparently, and apparently he's $53 million in debt. That's soul-crushing. I don't know if maybe he was bullshitting or he was like drunk because his album just came out, but I saw that tweet. He's like, I'm $53 million in debt. That's quite a thing to joke about, Kanye. That would put a lot of people in a really shitty position to be $53 million in debt. I'm a Kanye fan, but when I saw that, I was like, oh, yo, dude, you gotta get like an accountant or something. That doesn't seem appropriate. 2 items. Book of Revelations. Here's how confident I am. Why even bother? Tech X Ludo. Apparently Tech X just overrides Ludo, which is honestly fine by me. Tech X is probably substantially better, although we do have to keep firing it, like, consistently. Please, there we go. It's our boss fight. It's the greatest day of my life. Blue Baby is dead. We've lived. I can be on time for the show. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. See you next time.